So when we talk about taxation, we said taxation are compulsory levy levied on the incomes or the salaries of citizens and also on goods and services. And we started by saying they are taxes paid by household, they are taxes paid by the government, and they are categories of taxes paid by household and businesses. So today we'll be looking at those categories of taxes paid by household and businesses. The first category of taxes paid by household and businesses in a country is called the value added tax. The value added tax are taxes paid from the purchase or the sales or for the purchase or the usage or the consumption of goods and services in that country. So basically, businesses they pay this tax with the motive of selling the product to regain the tax from the household or from the consumers. While consumers they pay the tax through the purchase of goods and services they consume. So summarily, it can be said that household or consumers are the basic payers of this tax, because when they buy the product, they must have paid the cost of that product, the cost of transporting the product, and the tax of the product, which is all summarized and put as price. Of course, the price will involve the profit to the seller or to the supplier. So if as a consumer you buy a product, you have paid for the cost, you have paid for the tax, and you have paid for the profit of the supplier of that product. So basically, household are the ones paying the taxes on goods and services. Then the second category of taxes paid by household and businesses is what they call the motor tax. Of course, the motor taxes are taxes paid by appliers of roads within the country. So it's paid by both private cars and also business cars. So if as an individual of a family you drive a private car, you must have paid taxes for using the road constructed by the government in that country. Then also businesses pay for their delivery vans and also for their trucks. So this category of taxes are paid also by individuals or by household and businesses. Then there's another category of tax called the capital gain tax. The capital gain tax are taxes paid by household and businesses to the government for the sales of an asset. For example, a household or an individual buys an asset and resell it after many years. The gain, the difference between the selling price and the cost price, the tax must be paid from the profit made of that transaction. In some countries, it's considered 33.3%. It just depends on the country where you are. If you check it maybe on Google, you will see the percentage of capital gain tax in your country. So when you make any business that concerns that has to do with assets, then you have to pay that tax to the government. Then we also have custom duties. Custom duties are taxes paid by both businesses and household for imported products. So what if you import a product as an individual, you are going to pay tax to the government for importing the product, and if you also import the product as a business, you are also going to pay taxes to the government for importing that product. So these are three categories. So in our next lesson, we'll look at the other categories of taxes paid by businesses and household. Thank you.